Kia orana, Cancer. Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2016 Taroscope reading with me. Hey guys, wherever you are listening from around the world, I hope you've had a great start to 2016 with some fun, love and happiness. So we're going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in front of us here, and it will be 4 cards, one roughly for each week of the month and a 5th overall energy card. Then we will do one higher vibrational energy card at the end. The 2 crystals you've got in your reading are this beautiful celestite, angelic stone, and as well a beautiful orb of amethyst. Peaceful, healing, gentle, nurturing and uplifting. So let's shuffle the cards and see what's in store for you guys. I've also decided this month to use a mantra that has been designed specifically for your zodiac. I didn't design these or come up with them. They were originally from a very, very good astrologer by the name of Linda Goodman. And I think she devised them in the 70s. But she gave each zodiac sign their own specific mantra, and they were sort of energetic vibrations that she felt the signs emulated or gave off. So Cancer, your 2-word mantra is I feel. So that is your mantra for the month, and use it however you best enjoy or think or feel. So Cancer, I feel. Let's see what's in store for you guys for the month of January. The 10 of Rods, the Magician, the 8 of Rods, the 2 of Cups, and the Sun. Interestingly enough, another reading got 2 of these cards out as well. I think the 2 of Cups and the Sun. So I feel as if for the beginning of the year there could be a lot of love and harmony around and sort of energy coming in. This is your overall energy card for the month, and it is a really, really beautiful one to get. It's got this feeling of overall energetic vibration. The sun is what gives us life on the planet, and without it we simply could not exist. So for it to be the overall provider of light, love and energy for your reading for the month is quite benevolent. It's also a card of great fertility, happiness and youthfulness. In the original Rider-Waite deck, it is a horse with a child on it. So I also think of, feeling like and fun and enjoyment and childlike happiness and spontaneity. But in this card, it sets quite a different tone, because we have these 2 people, more young adults if you like, looking at each other in the guise of love and harmony. And this sunflower with all the seeds in between it. So I feel very much this card in this deck gives us the feeling of fertility. So there could be for the whole month, this feeling of overall fertility. And fertility doesn't just have to be in the concept of romantic partnerships creating a third being, like a child. It can be creative thoughts as well, so manifesting some form of creativity in your life. The other thing we notice, I'm just jumping the gun here a little bit I know, is this last card, the 2 of Cups, is almost the same as this. So I think there is a lot of partnership and love and positivity in the month anyhow. And as well, you have these 2 major arcanas. The first one being the Magician, which is the number 1 card, which is also a really great card to get for the beginning of a year reading. It's all about magic and creating magic opportunities, and they're intrinsically tied. So let's start in the first week. We see this here, the 10 of Rods, and the 10 of Rods does give us a bit of a feeling of being overwhelmed sometimes. Like, you can see the workload that he's got there, and he but he's very deftly managing it. It's as if you've had a lot going on and a lot of things around you in all dynamics and perspectives, and you've somehow garnished them all together and you've got them under control, if you like, and you're heading towards the final step of putting them all in their places, designating them and sorting them out. So it is often the 10s are the ends of cycles, and it's interesting that you go from 10 to 1. It's like you're finishing something off and you'll be moving into something new. But it has been possibly a long-term project. It's taken a long time, a lot of resources, a lot of energy, thought, time, contemplation and direction. But you're getting there. So it's kind of a card of success, but success that hasn't necessarily been easy. It could have been a little bit arduous. If we think of it health-wise, it definitely tells you to not push yourself too much further at this point, so to take some time out and relax as well, and enjoy perhaps the festivities or a little bit of time off work if that's possible, or time off from schooling or education or career, anything. But it does basically bode success. It's coming after this long work. We come to the second card here and we have the Magician, which does seem to be very tied into this card here, the Sun. So the Magician is magic, and it's in all areas of life. We see all of the 4 domains on the table here, and he's holding up this, what would appear to be perhaps a wand or a scroll, and it's as if he's saying, yes, the moment is here, I have it. And this is kind of like where we've moved from this ending into this new phase of beginning. But remember that when these universal energies are around and that they abound, which in this instance they are, you still have to see them, you have to acknowledge them, you have to uplift them and ignite them. If you just watch them pass you by, they're not going to just necessarily stop and create magic for you. You have to be the magician. That's the whole point. So it just means it's a time in your life when this can happen if you uplift it and engage it. So from that perspective, I think it's really powerful and potent. There isn't a lot of anything negative about this card, even your health. There could be new beginnings for your health. If some of you have had health problems, you could be turning the corner, a little bit like this card. You could have been working through some health issues and you could be turning the corner and into a new area of your health. You may find new practitioners to help you, new mythologies, new concepts, anything. It's just all about newness, and it couldn't come at a better time of the year. And when we see it connected with the Sun, and we know that this is this benevolent energy as well, it's kind of like there's a double whammy going on. Finances, it's the same. Look around you, check the opportunities, make the most of them, push yourself forward, try everything that comes to you. Don't turn your back on potential opportunities, look at them all. We come to the third week and we see this 8 of Rods, traditionally known as a card of very fast action, and it can be in quite a few areas. It has sometimes been talked about in the realm of love, and this is headed straight to these two, and this is often the card of new romances and new love. So some of you could be literally knocked off your feet with excitement and passion and ardour with regards to a romantic relationship. And again, we've got this overall card down here that's kind of watching over it and giving it, love and light and the official go-ahead, if you like. So that could be quite swift, and it could be sudden and unexpected. The other thing that this card can mean is changes. It is a card of change, so changes could be coming very quickly. It's also a card that suggests to us air travel. So some of you could be travelling by air, on an aeroplane for a holiday, or to leave somewhere and go somewhere new. That's another possibility. If it's finances and jobs, there's job propositions in the air, or possibilities or opportunities. It really is quite a magical reading. I think every time the Magician comes in, I feel the essence of magic anyhow, and the possibility of uplifting it. If you come to this card here, I think if we go back to health, just slow down. You've got two messages of slowing down and not burning out your nerves, because these are kind of feeling a bit overloaded because they're so quick and fast paced. And you know, Cancers, that's not normally how you operate. You tend to like to sort of think something through first and feel it and engage with it and then make a decision. So some of this could be coming quite fast and out of the blue. And when we go through changes, we often feel a bit of anxiety as well. So just balance and moderate your emotions if you can, and slow things down probably. But this Two of Cups, if it's already an existing relationship, it's probably going to be given the gift of reconnection and readornment and love and harmony and stability. But if it is a new connection, there does seem to be quickness with it, and certainly a gelling of the feelings of the people involved. And it's a cup sign, so it could be another water sign person that's involved in this, or this could just be you looking at someone feeling it as well, because since we're doing you and you're the water sign energy. And if we were looking at it from any other perspective of say finances or health, we could say that again, possibility of newness coming and new prospects around any of these areas. Some of you literally might be changing your health for 2016. You might have decided as one of your New Year resolutions, if you like, to get fitter or healthier, or to pursue something different, or enact on something, because there's movement, there's action, activity, changes and suddenness in this reading. That's the basis behind the reading. That's what I feel. Whether or not you guys have got an urgency around you that you're wanting this to happen quickly, I'm unsure. But I think you'll find that you'll see some pretty neat stuff coming pretty quickly. I think we've covered off the overall energy of the sun for you, and the fact that its energies go through pretty much every card. So again, it just highlights and enhances the energies of the original card, if you like. So really nice reading for you guys. I will put these away and we will look at the one high vibrational energy card for you, which are these lovely angels of Atlantis. Oh, I think we can still see them, so I'll move them out of view. We haven't used these for a long time, and I think they're really beautiful cards to have for the beginning of the year. So let's just spread them and see which one we're picking for Cancer. Surrender. Interestingly, surrender has come out before as well in the reading, so there's certainly some messages that are repeating themselves, and I find that interesting but not surprising. I think this year, the 2016, with the vibration of a 9, is quite a connected year. We can be quite connected on the planet because it's a year of compassion. So this is the golden ray sort of coming, I think it's coming to you from into the heart, and there must be something in here for you guys to sort of surrender up. Zaphakel is known as the sacred lover. Now this is really interesting because I'm not sure which other zodiac sign got the reading that's similar to yours, but I actually think they got this card as well. So that's really quite interesting. I'll read the words out for you anyhow. Surrender. The angels want you to know that you are holding too tightly to a part of your life and that you need to relinquish that hold. Trust that healing will swiftly come, for it always does. Resistance only intensifies the aspect of life that we are holding on to, whether this be a relationship, our career, or our health. Zaphakel wants you to surrender to Source and let the angels carry you. This lover angel wants you to learn how you may release all notion of control, substituting such action with a yielding to the management of life. It is an illusion that any part of life may be controlled by predetermining the outcome. Let go and let Source in. Remember, everything that you surrender will be replaced by something better, thus allowing miracles to fully happen. And I think too, Cancer, you guys do quite often like control in your life. And remember I said in the beginning of the reading, there's this feeling of, things like coming suddenly and you may not expect it, and almost like you do not have the control. The first card you definitely did, that Ten of Wands, but as the reading moved on there was much more about, just the universe kicking in and changes coming quick, swift and fast. So I think you've got a lot to look forward to for January. It's a great way to start your year. It could be a year of change for you guys. So remember your mantra and feel into that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you subbing and liking the videos, and I wish you the very best for January and as we roll into 2016. Remember, if you want a reading with me, just follow the links to my webpage and you will find me there. So, ka kite noa, much aroha, namaste from Chris.